Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you 4 chords that you can use to play thousands of songs. And these are the same chords that I teach my students in my Play Piano by Ear program. And I've simplified these chords because you as a beginner can use them to play thousands of songs. And not only that, because they're so simplified and easy to understand, you are more likely to have fun with it. And if you're having fun with it, you are more likely to stick with it. So let's get into it. So now if you have small hands, or if you're an older adult and you have a bit of a difficulty moving your fingers about, maybe you have arthritis, this is for you because I've designed it in such a way that you do not need to move your fingers about. This is going to be so easy for you to follow, and at the same time you will be able to play your favorite songs. So the first chord that we're going to be learning now, we're going to be doing it on the key of C. Now remember that your fingers have numbers. So for example, your thumb is 1, your index finger is 2, your middle finger is 3, your ring finger is 4, and your pinky is 5. And we're going to use these same principles to play the chords on the keyboard. So the first chord that we're going to be learning is the C major chord. Now we're going to put our thumb on the C and middle finger on the E and the pinky on the G, and we're going to press that together. Nice and easy. So the first thing we need to do is to place each hand on the keys. So for example, we're placing the thumb on the C. Okay, that's the 1, and we're placing the number 2, which is the index finger, on the D. Okay, we don't need to play them first, just place them on it right there. And then the number 3, which is the middle finger, on E. And the number 4 on F, and then the number 5, which is the pinky, on G. Okay, and you can notice that I have not played anything. I've just placed them on it, and I have not done this, and I have not done this. I've just placed them on it, nice and easy. And you need to relax your hands. You do not need to stress your hands or stiffen your hands. Just place them on it. You know, my hands are very relaxed, like that. And the first note in the chord that we're going to learn, which is the C major triad chord, is the C itself. So we're going to use our number 1 finger, which is the thumb, to press that. And then the next is the E, which will be pressed with the middle finger. And then the next is the G, which will be pressed with the pinky. Okay? Just learn to be able to separate those 3 fingers and play those 3 notes. Once you get that right, try and play them together. Like that. Okay? Then the next chord we're going to learn is called the G major chord. And that's, again, we're going to move our hand from here all the way to the G. Okay? And that's the G. So we're pressing that with our 1, finger 1, finger 3, and finger 5. Okay? Finger 1, it's on the G. 2 is on the A. 3 is on the B. 4 is on the C. And 5 is on the D. And the 3 notes that we need to press for the G major chord is the 1 finger, the 3 finger, and the pinky, which is the 5. And we play them together just like we did for the C major chord. Okay? And then the next chord is the A minor chord. And all we have to do from this G is to shift our hands 1 whole step to the right. Okay? So we are on the G, we move everything to the right, 1 step. Okay? So the G comes to the A. Okay? And then we're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the A, where our 1 will be on the A, our 2 will be on the B, and our 3 will be on the C, and our 4 will be on the D, and our 5 will be on the E. And what we're playing again together as a chord will be the 1, the 3, and the 5, which is the pinky, and we'll play them together. So what have we learned so far? We've learned this chord, which is the C major chord, and then the G major chord, and this is called the A minor chord. And then when we play them together, it's... And the final chord that we're playing is, again, we're going all the way back here. So it's the same concept, but we're moving our finger to number 1 being on F, okay? And then we'll place everything, align everything all the way to the top there, where 1 will be on the F, 2 will be on the G, 3 will be on the A, and 4 will be on the B, and 5 will be on the C. And the chords that we need to play, the note that we need to play is the 1, which is the F, the A, which is the number 3, and the pinky, which is the C. And we'll play them together. And this is the F major chord. So what have we learned so far? We've learned the C major chord, we've learned the G major chord, the A minor chord, and the F major chord. And guess what? This chord progression is called the 1, 5, 6, 4 chord progression. And trust me, that's a very popular chord progression that you can use to play thousands of songs. And I'm going to demonstrate it with a few songs today, so stick with me. So remember that I promised that if you've got small hands or if you've got a bit of a stiff hands, this exercise or this video is for you, as you will be able to play these chords. Now, what I've shown you so far is you've learned to play this chord. So that's the 1, that's the 5, that's the 6, and the 4. Now you notice that your hands are jumping around the place. So that's 1, you moved all the way to the 5, and then you went here, and then you went here. I've got a better way for you to play the same thing, but in a very, very fancier way. And this is where inversions comes into play. So instead of you to go from 1 all the way to 5, we're not going to play the 5 here. We're going to play that 5. After we play the 1, we're going to play the 5 this way. That's also a 5. And how is that a 5? Remember, this 5 is made up of G, B, and D. Okay, so the first inversion of G major chord is to take that C, that G, and play it up here. So that's the first inversion, and all you're doing is rearranging the chords. Instead of playing it this way, you're taking that G and you're playing that G up there, and you're playing it this way. And that's exactly what I've played here, just 1 octave lower. So you see, it's B, D, G now, and I've played it here. So when you play the C, you play the B, D, and G. And you can notice that you're not moving all the way here. You're just sticking around here. So 1, you're not even moving at all. See? If you can practice that, that will be fantastic. And the next thing for you to play, so we've played the 1, we've played the 5, now we're going to play the 6. And all we have to do is to move the same shape, we just move it 1 key up. 1 white key up, 1 white key up, 1 white key up. And how is that a 6? Remember, this was the 6 we played, okay, which is the A minor. So the A minor is the A, the C, and the E. Again, we're going to use inversions. So we're going to take that A and play it up here. So we're going to remove this A and play it up here. Everything remains the same. Okay, so instead of playing it this way, we're playing it this way. It's still the same chord, rearranged differently, and it's called the A minor first inversion. And again, I've played it down here because this is where we're dealing with. Okay, I'm just showing you as an example. So what we've done, the C, which is the 1, the G, which is the 5, and then we've moved that way, which is the 6. Again, again. Can you see that? We've got one more chord to go, and that's the F major chord. And this was the way that we played it initially. The F, the A, and the C. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to invert it again. So we want it to be around this place because we are trying to avoid our hands moving all over the place. We want to stick around here. So we're playing the 1, which is the C, the 5, which is the G, and we're moving that way, which is the 6, which is the A minor. And where is that F? Guess what we're going to do? We're just going to switch this hand for that hand. This finger for this finger. Can you see that? It was this, but we switched to this. No movement at all, just a switch of fingers. So, can you see that? And how is that a 4? That is an F. Again, this is, what's it called? It's called an F major second inversion. I believe that's the second inversion. Let's check it out. So this is the F. That's the F that we played initially. So if we want a first inversion, we take that F. And if you don't know what inversions are, you can check it out in my free lessons that I've put in the descriptions. It's the 10 video lessons that I'm giving away free. So just check it out. You see inversions, you see all these beautiful nuggets of chords that I've put in there. So feel free to check it out. So that's F major. The first inversion, we're taking that F and we're playing it up here. So we rearranged it. We're not playing this F, we're playing it here. That's the first inversion. The second inversion, again, we're taking the bottom note, which is the A. We're playing it up here. It's still the same notes, rearranged differently. So F, which is the root position, first inversion, yep. Second inversion. That's it, that's the second inversion, and that's exactly what we played down here. C, F, A, C, F, A. And that's it. 1, 5, 6, 4. 1, 5, 6, 4. And I did promise you weren't going to stress your fingers, didn't I? So give me a like and subscribe if you're enjoying what I'm giving you so far. So how do we use these chords to play songs? So again, these are the chords you've just learned. And you would not believe how many songs have these chord progressions. And I'm just going to show you right now. Now let me just show you a couple of examples. Now I'm just going to put these single left notes there just to flavor it, but you don't have to. Here it goes. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Let it go, let it go. Can't take it anymore. Now I don't know the wordings now. Take me home, country home, to the place I belong. West Virginia, that's where I'm from. Take me home, country home. And there are so many more songs that you can play with just those 4 chords, the 1, 5, 6, 4 chord. If you think you've learned something of value today and you think you need a bit of help, you're struggling, or maybe you're just an older learner and you just need a little bit of help, then by all means, I can work with you. Click the link in the description and book your place in my program. It's specially designed for people like you. You get my time, one-on-one Q&A, everything. I'll hold your hand, and in a short space of time, usually 8 weeks, you will be able to hear what you want to hear and play it on the piano. So you hear your favorite songs and you play them on the piano. Also, if you would like to have a taste of what the program is like, then I've got a free 10 video lessons in the descriptions. You can click that and get started with that. Thanks guys, and remember to comment and let me know where your area of difficulty is, and I will surely respond to you. See you in the next one.